Stadium was formed in 1979 by Park Villa Football Club and Navan Athletic Club. The aim of the formation was to share facilities, increase membership and develop their respective sporting activities. Still home to both clubs which have thriving memberships, Claremont Stadium aims to promote sport, education, health and welfare within the community. The stadium has matured into a community hub for sporting clubs, schools, community and voluntary groups, training initiatives, social events and much more. With passion, teamwork and professionalism, we aim to offer a safe, inclusive and supportive environment for our community. Used by over 80 local groups, many of whom would call the stadium their home, we provide affordable community facilities for people from all walks of life.
Well, the athletics club itself is here, it's based here and we cater for all ages, adults, children of all ages and all standards of runners and all of that, covers everybody. And the 6 to 8 year olds, they're here on Tuesday evenings and they have their little athletics, it's called, they have their little group and it's more fun for them. Then the older ones are a little bit more serious and the older ones again the teenagers and then up to the adults and the all ages of adults and all abilities. We've a huge number of members here now, adults, well over 100 adults and well over 100 children and probably about 300, over 300 between the whole lot even at this stage, you know, and it's very important, like, you know, because it's just a hive of activity here, like when all the athletics is in action. So the stadium is a fabulous place, there's loads of things going on here, and for the athletic club, it's new members are always welcome, you know, kids, adults of all ages and all abilities, they're always welcome to come in and join in, and it's about fun as well as everything else.
Club was formed in 1966. We originally started in the Cavan League, I think. Our PRO would know the history better than I do, but we went into the Leinster Senior League a couple of years later. We've been there ever since. We originally played, although I wasn't around at the time, down where Claremont Estate is, and then we come up here and we joined in with Navan AC, with Claremont Stadium, and we've been here ever since. Navan Athletics Clubs and ourselves are the joint owners of Claremont Stadium Club. We cater for children from the age of 4 all the way up to seniors. We have a great committee, very hard working committee, and great coaches and great people to look after them, and helpers, parents, they're all brilliant. We're delighted to be here. We think we have a fantastic facility, so we're very proud of the whole club. We're really proud of the whole club.
The club's been here a long few years. I've been playing here as a juvenile. I just came back into the club. I actually forgot how much I actually like badminton. Glad to be back playing in the club. Like I said, I would have played here from the age of 6 till about the age of 14 or 15, and I'm just back playing now about 6 months. We've about the guts of 50 juveniles up here and somewhere in the region of 60 permanent members, adults. We've a couple of guys up here from the adult squad that would coach kids during the week. It's a perfect setup. You have 4 courts here, which means you have a lot of court time, and you have all different skill levels from, you know, people that are just beginning right up to the higher grades. You know, it's all facilitated for here, because anybody can come up, you know, even if you've never held a racket before, come up and we'll put you playing and get you going, and you'll figure out if you like it or not, and then you'll either stay or else you'll pack it in, whichever, you know.
The main shed started in Navan, I think, in around 2009. We're going fairly strong. We have up to 20 members. We do a few activities. There's normally a dance board up, ring board, there's a pool table there, and the boys just come in, sit down, have a chat, have a cup of tea. A social club for men, you know. We have a workshop out the back, we can do some woodworking materials. 2 to 4 every Friday. Come along, you're more than welcome. Based in Claremont Stadium, which is brilliant for us, you know. Without Claremont we wouldn't be here, so we've been here since the start. It's their home. Claremont really looked after us, you know. They gave us this room, they let us use the hall, they basically gave us the freedom of the stadium, you know, and that's important.
Our group caters for girls who are 5 to 7. They're ladybirds. They're part of the Irish Girl Guides, and it's an opportunity for them to come out and socialise and make new friends. We've been here for a few years now, 3 or 4 years at least, and it has been fantastic. It has all the facilities that we need. It has the parking outside, the parents come in. Some cases the parents actually use the facilities here and they use the other clubs. They maybe go to the athletics and drop the kids off and come back again, and it's absolutely fantastic for us. The space here is very welcoming, and the staff help to create that space for us. They're always volunteering help to us as well, and trying to help us get on and get more volunteers, get more people in. So it's almost a home away from home. They kind of enjoy the same sort of ethos that we have, which is kind of being social and interactive.
Teach sort of developed from being more a sales and purchasing type of company into 95% of our business is now health and safety. And that's where Claremont Stadium has been a great assistance to me. I find the challenge great, and I have very good trainers who go out, and thank God everybody is always happy with the training that's provided. We've even started doing heavy machinery like cranes and dumpers and side loaders, and there's plenty of courses that we can provide to people that might necessarily be on the website at this time. Well, I would just like to thank the staff here in Claremont Stadium for all the help they've given me over the years and the encouragement, and they always make things very easy for coming in and carrying out training here.
Project Fashion was originally set up from Dublin as the main base by Paul Alexander, who was a designer himself, and the whole aim of Project Fashion was to teach children to be fashion designers and to understand the whole process. Like they cover every aspect, from the initial design process to learning how to use a machine, to cutting their fabric, working with patterns, sewing, pinning and embellishing. They have all stages, and normally we'd have at the end of every term a mini fashion show or something, so they can showcase their work as well and get it out there and get it seen. The stadium, not only is it easily accessible within the town, it's a great community centre. Like the kids come and you can feel safe your kids being here. Everybody in the stadium are always so helpful. We can only say good things about it, because since I've came here there's never been a problem. And the kids themselves enjoy coming. There's other kids coming from other groups, so they're sort of mixing as well. They're seeing other things going on, and it's a brilliant centre.
Culture is a community work organisation working with migrants across the whole county Meath. So we work on a number of initiatives and trainings, events of course as well, likes of employment and education trainings, integration and equality trainings, event youth activities and other community work. We use these premises on a regular basis for the trainings, and it was great. Last year we organized Polska Era Festival where we used the whole facilities, actually including the stadium outside and all the rooms inside. The staff was brilliant, so we were supported throughout from the beginning to the end.
Navan Special Olympics, it's probably going about, I think it's going about 15 years now. But we have a great bunch of athletes, always have a smile on their face. You come in the door, they welcomes every single one as they come in the door. Being an athletic club, that's great. It's great to be able to come here on a Friday evening and work with all the athletes and have fun and have the crack with all the athletes as well. We also have the track, so when the bright evenings come in, we go out and they train on the track, they do their warm-ups, they do their whatever events they may be involved in. We are so lucky in Claremont to have Claremont and to have a track and to have such a quality track.
So roughly over 4 years I've been in this room, and it's gone well. Meeting great people. There's lots happening here. It's so much. I've done my level 1 athletics coaching as well, so added that is to help out coaching as well with juveniles. So that's gone well as well. You could be advanced or beginner. We've programs for everyone. Everybody's different. So I make a program that'll suit that person. So it's not. You're not thrown in the deep end like that. Everyone is assessed at their own fitness level. So I do group training as well. Say if you had a handful of friends that wanted to train, I do up to about 5 people. I rent extra rooms as well from here to do that, as well as I have a father and son who come to me once a week. He plays rugby, he's 9, and I'm working on strength with him as well, so that's going well as well. He's starting to play well in rugby and all now as well. So
I've been doing the classes here in Claremont since October. I have a degree in fine art from NCAD. I qualified in 2009, and since then I've been working in Solstice in arts administration, and I have my own painting practice. So if anybody is interested, to contact the stadium and see what else is on, because they have other lovely courses as well. They're offering a very like a lovely space. I had the bigger hall, but the class is smaller now, so they were able to give me a smaller room. And they've done a lot of the publicity for these classes, which is something I wouldn't want to be doing. And I live next door, so it's very handy. I can walk here. So I've been tipping in and out of here for a long time. Just the staff and Marion and Maria, they're so accommodating and so helpful.
Claremont is a hive of activities. There's any amount of sports clubs, community groups, different organisations that come and have either sporting, recreational or educational activities in Claremont Stadium. Anybody that is interested either learning a new skill, joining a sports club or any of the other groups that we have here, please contact us and ask us what's going on. We'd be happy to inform you and help you out. I would like to thank the community of Navan and beyond in general for their support over the years, over the last few years, and hopefully into the future when we develop Claremont Stadium further.